Hello friends, this is Barbara from Wigs and Fluff. Now today I have on the Envy wig, which I had on yesterday. This is the Sheila in Sparkling Champagne. Now I worn it all day long yesterday and I got several compliments. People really like this little wig. I wear it to the side here because it tends to flop in my face and it bothers my eyes. I don't like that. So I did the little twisting thing that I showed you yesterday, and I put in a small clip. Now today I want to talk to you about why wigs shed. There are certain wigs that when you buy them, the hair just comes straight out and there's nothing you can do and you end up covered in wig hair. So why do wigs shed? Well, the first thing is over-brushing. If you are over-brushing your wig, then they're going to come out. You can see this is a wig brush, but I've got little hairs all in there from brushing the wig. So a certain amount, see that right there? A certain amount of the hairs are going to come out no matter what. But over-brushing is really bad for your wig, so try not to brush it excessively. It's not like 50 strokes at night, nothing like that. It's just to get it all going in the right place and then stop. Now, another reason would be because it's not attached correctly to your head. Some people use glue or combs or clips, and those are not good. Over time, they tend to pull out the hair in the wig. So the best thing that I'm told is Wig Fix, something called the Wig Fix. Then I'll put a link to that below. I don't have any on hand. I don't use anything to adhere my wigs to my head. The wigs that I buy and I like, I just put on and go because that's my style. I don't use a whole lot of time fixing them to my head. Okay, the next reason why wigs shed is using too much synthetic products on your hair. If you use too much, remember you're going to have to wash it in a few days. So just to let you know, synthetics do not absorb these products. So using too much of them can cause the hairs to loosen up and fall out. Using too much heat with the curling iron or the curling hairbrush can cause wig hair to fall out. Now, they give all sorts of cautions on heat-friendly wigs, so you have to be careful. You can't use them above like 150 or 160 degrees, and if you do, you're going to risk having the hairs fall out or shed. Another reason would be not washing your hair correctly. You have to be gentle, really gentle. I use my sink and then I hang it upside down in my shower to dry. That's what I do by the tag. I put the clip on the tag and I just hang it in my shower and it'll drip dry. And that's a good way to do it. You can also wash them in your sink carefully. Do the cream rinse and the whole bit that they have for wigs. Use the proper product, a wig shampoo product, wig shampoo and conditioner, and then you can put them in your tub if you like, over the top of a head, just a little head like that, and that will work too, but it doesn't dry as well because the head gets in the way. So really, I found the best way is to hang them upside down in the shower. So, and the last and final reason why your wigs might shed is because it's just poor quality. This is the wig that I have just bought, And this morning I was covered in wig hair. Covered in wig hair. So, also the Ven was one. Remember the Ven in a couple of my videos back. It's just a cheap wig, and it just kept shedding and shedding and shedding. It's poor quality. If your wig comes straight out of the box and it sheds all over the place and keeps on shedding, then it could be that it's just poor quality. So, you know, at that point in time, you know, that's something you need to look at before you take the tag off. Is this thing going to shed? You know, shake it a little bit, see what it does. You know, put it on, take it off, and see if it's shedding on you. That's one of the things you probably need to look at. But sometimes they just shed no matter what. So that's my story for today on shedding. Sometimes wigs shed, but we have to be careful not to point fingers at the manufacturer when we've done some of the things that we do to wigs to make them do what we want to do. And it's not the manufacturer's fault. But sometimes you get a wig from a manufacturer and it sheds really bad. The Ven was an example. So anyways, that's my story on shedding. Now I want to talk to you about something else. Do not fear. Jesus is with us. I know I've talked on this time and time again, but I need to keep going back to it because this is difficult times. We've got a major hurricane that tore up Florida. I know lots of people in Florida. I grew up in Florida, and I pray for them. I've prayed and prayed and prayed for them for their protection. There's lots of people who have lost their homes, their cars, everything they have to this hurricane. And it's horrible. It's horrible. They may end up needing to be rescued themselves. So pray for those people right now in the Carolinas that are experiencing this hurricane. It's an especially nasty one. And just pray. Pray for these people in the Carolinas that they will be spared, that it won't be so bad on them, and that they will get through it. Just pray and pray and pray for them. But do not be afraid. Those of you in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, do not fear. Stand firm on your promises from God. He's going to be with you all through it. He will. If you ask him, he'll be there. He'll be there. And he'll protect you. And he will walk you through it. Even through the deepest of waters, he will walk you through it. So that's my story for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.